Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday. I just finished last week's vlog and starting this new one. I finished yesterday Under the Whispering Door, so one down. Lots more to go, but whatever. Right now I want to focus on finishing a Song of Wraiths and Ruin so I can get to this second one as quickly as possible. I do want to finish The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet as well, because that one I've been reading forever. And the last time I just stopped reading and never picked it up for months and months. So I don't want to do that again with that book. I really need to push through and just finish it. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it though. I just kind of fell out of the mood for it, I think. I don't know. Maybe because of this book, which is something completely different. So I was more in that mood and I just wanted to finish that one. But I do want to finish this. But I do want to finish those other two books. Otherwise, I do need to get some production done as quickly as possible. I do need to take care of some stuff this morning. I need to vacuum. I need to do some laundry. There's just so much to do. My list is so long. But I am going to focus on producing as many items as possible for my online shop. I do want to focus also on my bookkeeping business. I've got a promotion that I'm starting that I want to promote, and so I'm gonna get on that first, then vacuum, then maybe get to some production, some sewing. I might do a b-roll of that, we'll see, and then maybe read a little bit later if I'm feeling tired. I did already practice some drums this morning, so like I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Not easy to do, but I'm trying. So yeah, that's the plan for now. I also received my Cricut haul stuff that I bought for my Cricut. I do want to make some tests, but not right now because it's not a priority. I kind of want to, but it's not really a priority, so I won't go there right away. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and I'll update you when I have some reading updates or b-roll of something. We'll see. I'm gonna go make some coffee as well because I need it. So I'll see you in a bit. Hey everyone, so a quick update. It's Tuesday evening right now. I spent the biggest part of my day reading, and I finished A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, which I'm really, really happy with. I remember the first time around when I read it, because it is a reread, and the first time I wasn't sure what I was going to read it, because as much as I did enjoy this book, I felt like some tiny little details were bothering me, and I didn't feel like would be a 5 stars for me. So I wasn't sure what to rate it. I think the first time around I rated it a 4.25, and this time around I think I'm gonna go with a 4.5 because I remembered at the end why. What exactly bothered me in this is that it's the high stake value of one of the two POVs, because in here you follow two POVs. One of them has no other choice but to kill the princess in order to get his sister back. And the other POV wants to kill a king, so that she's gonna marry, so that she can resurrect her mother, because she doesn't feel like she can rule the kingdom, that she's ready for that. And I feel like there's not many solutions around Malik's situation. There's not much he can do except just go with the deal and the blood oath he's done with the Wraith. So like there's not much he can do to go around that. But for the princess, it's just so much insecurity, and it's not necessary to go and kill other people in order to get her mother back. Like, I understand that she wants her mother back, but I don't feel like she could just continue on and like accept. She has some wins here, but she could just assume her role and responsibility, because killing someone, especially someone she cares for, just for the sake of having her mother because she feels she's inadequate to rule. I don't know. I feel like there's so much things she could do that could go around that. So many other solutions available. That's why I feel like it's not a high stakes situation, if that makes sense. But I do have to remind myself that it is a YA book. It is featuring teenager characters. So even if they're in the higher end of YA, they're still teenagers, they're still very young, and I get how her insecurities could be accurate even for an adult, but I don't know, but it kind of still bothers me. So yeah, but I can appreciate that it's very accurate for YA and teenagers, so that's the reason why I'm bumping it up to a 4.5 instead of 4.25. Anyways, loved it, really did. There are some twists that I forgot at the end. I completely forgot details, important details that I forgot. So for the last couple of days, I have been reading maybe 200 pages a day. Today I read 268 pages, which is a lot. Yeah, I spent most of my morning reading and a part of the afternoon. So tomorrow I won't be doing that. I won't have time. I am going live tomorrow. I am going to be drawing a cover of a book, and I do not know which one I'm going to choose, which one I'm going to draw. But yeah, and I do need to sew as well, because I haven't done that in the last couple of days, and I need to get on top of that and get those products into my website. I think I need to focus on that a lot. I don't feel like sewing this evening. I feel a little bit tired, so I might just read in bed for the night and see tomorrow and get up earlier tomorrow. So right now, reading wise, I am going to continue The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet because I do want to finish this book. I've been onto it for way too long, so I need some closure. And I don't think I'm gonna start up Psalm of Storm and Silence right away. I might just wait till the end of the month before I start that one. But I do want to get to the other 3 books that physical books that I have here. So The Dragon's Promise, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, as well as A Wicked Like a Wildflower. So I want to get to those quickly. And I also have books on my reader that I need to get to, so we'll see. But if I do keep up that pace, I should be able to finish quite a good amount of books. I am catching up on my Goodreads challenge, so if I read 2 more books, I'm 1 book behind, so if I read 2 more this week, I will be ahead of my Goodreads challenge, which should be achievable, I guess. I think I kind of want to go with The Empress of Salt and Fortune as cover drawing. I feel like this one would be doable. Some book covers are kind of hard to draw because if they're actually photos instead of drawings, that will complicate things a bit. Also, most of them are done with Photoshop. So when it's on a small paper, when it's in a small format as this, paperbacks are, it's hard to go get the details of everything. So yeah, like for example, this would have been fun to draw because of the draping, but it is a photo, and I mean, I can do portraits, but it's so small that it's hard to go get the little details and all of the golden, very thin lines. It would be practically impossible to do with coloring pencils. And I don't want to just brush off parts of the cover. I want to do the full cover as is. So yeah, that's why there's certain covers that I don't want to do that I won't be doing. But I think this one would be a good candidate. It is kind of the texture of coloring pencils. I don't know what was the actual medium, if it was just digital or actual coloring pencils, but this one has a type of finish that could go well with colored pencils. I was also thinking about Elatsoe because in this drawing style, and you do kind of see the I don't want to say brush stroke because it's obviously pencils, but you can see the pencil stroke. I think that would be fun to do, but there's a lot of white, which means I'll have to work with a different type of white colored pencil, and I'm not sure if I want to work with that. I also thought about Finley Donovan is Killing It because the colors are very flat. It's a very graphic design type of cover. So this was obviously done by Photoshop, but I do enjoy coloring like very flat colors. It's fun to do. I could go with this one. Then I thought about Spy Family, which are really fun to draw as well, but I'm not sure I have those colors in my coloring pencils, so I'm not sure. I might do the second one, which doesn't have this like weird green color that I don't think I have. Or I was thinking about She Who Became the Sun, but it is like black ink, so I would need to prepare the proper paper first before doing the ink and all, before doing the rest. And I would add the rest of the color afterwards, but I'm not sure if I want to do that tomorrow. So also the very tiny soldiers will be kind of hard to draw, so I don't know. If it was a bigger scale, it would be way easier to do, but since it's that small, I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. So I think I'll be proposing these 3 covers tomorrow and see what the chat wants me to draw. So I'll try to get whatever I need to film that and get everything ready for tomorrow. I need some tracing paper, I need the books, I need my coloring pencils, sharpener, paper, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to try and film some TikToks in advance so that I can publish a couple of them here and there. Yeah, and I'm just hoping that I can keep up with posting social media content when school starts all over again. Since I won't be working night shifts anymore, it should be easier for me to do that during the weekends, but still, it still scares me a bit. But yeah, one day at a time. But I do want to pre-film a lot so that it's easier during the week to post everything. So I'm gonna get on that, and then I'll update you when I have some reading done. Hey everyone, so I don't know the last time I updated. I think it was on last Thursday, I think so. We're now Friday the 28th. That happened. A whole week happened since the last time I updated. I'm having a hard time because I'm struggling because I'm feeling really tired this week for some reason. I did work 2 extra night shifts, which didn't help. I am also feeling very, very tired, so I just sleep off more than I usually do. Which is surprising that I haven't been feeling that way right away after finishing school. I usually have like a whole week where I'm not very productive and I just sleep and try to rest and recoup, if you wish. But for some reason, it didn't really happen at the end of the school year. So here I am now, I guess, trying to recoup. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I'm feeling very, very tired, so I try to listen to my body and to sleep when I need it. But this week I've been trying to prep all week the house and get everything ready for our trip next week. We're leaving on Monday. We're leaving on Tuesday, so for camping with my parents, and yeah, we need to get the house ready. We need to clean up everything. We've been cleaning up a lot, going to the eco center of our city to go and get rid of a lot of stuff that we don't use anymore, that is not functional anymore. I've been selling my son's old clothes. I've been like getting rid of a lot of stuff, but we still need to clean and tidy up. And that's what we're going to do today, because on Monday and on Tuesday, I was not very effective during the weekend either, because I was working, and that's what happens. I tend to sleep a lot, and then I'm not very functional in the afternoon, because I sleep in the morning until afternoon, and then I do a couple of stuff, like I try to edit. I've been doing editing, at least there's that, but I try to edit and then do a couple of things, and then it's supper, bedtime routine, and then I need to get ready to work. So I end up not reading at all during the day, and I don't want to update at all, because I haven't been reading and I don't have much else to talk to you about. And it is a reading vlog, so it's like I do talk about other stuff than reading, but I do want to include reading in here. So yeah, I find it hard to update when I don't read. So I tell myself, okay, I'll update tomorrow, and then try to read during my night shift, or read in the morning, so I have something to talk about on the next update. But I end up not reading that much. I actually didn't really read. I did make a tiny bit of progress in The Long Winter Small Angry Planet, which I'm still enjoying very, very much. 60% through. Hopefully I can finish this before the end of the month. I'm finding it very interesting, but it's taking a while to get where I thought it was going to go. I thought we would get there quicker. So I can understand that some people don't like this book, but I'm loving the characters and their growth and their development, and something did happen in the pages I just read, and I think I'm going to enjoy where it's going. But like, it's taking some time to get there. I don't mind it, honestly, but it doesn't motivate me to pick it up like as often as I would some other books, like the Blood Trials, for example, or like other books. I don't know. So I'm just taking my time with it, but I am enjoying it. Anyways, and I have been reading, though, making some progress in Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I am enjoying it. I wasn't sure what to expect picking this book up, and the last time I read it, I've read maybe the first chapter or two tops. It reads pretty fast, though. It is character driven, and you kind of go through a timeline, so the past, a little bit in the future now. I was a little bit confused earlier because I was reading it and I saw chapter 2, and I was like, but I already read chapter 2. Like, I didn't understand until I went to the contents. The book is divided by parts, and they restart the counter for chapters at the beginning of each of those parts. I didn't realize that, and they didn't announce, or I haven't seen it. I haven't read it. I haven't seen the page where they say it's a new part of the book. So I don't know. Maybe it was there and I didn't see it, but it kind of makes sense, because the book kind of did shift towards another timeline. So like, it's fine. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm curious to see where it's gonna go, and hopefully I'll get this one done by the end of the month as well. We only have 4 days, if we count today, till the end of the month. If I wanted to finish my TBR for this month before the end of the year, I had to read like an enormous amount of pages, which was 518 pages per day, in order to finish my TBR, which were 8 books. Yeah, no way I'm doing that. And if I was counting only the books I was prioritizing, it was 397 pages per day, and that's still very not reasonable. So what I am going to try to do is finish Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. This one, like, it has 800 pages, so it's maybe an actual 400 page book, so that doubles up the page count. I have less than 40% through this one, so maybe 180-ish, 160 pages. So this one should be doable. These two, and then I do want to either finish The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, or pick up A Psalm of Storms and Silence, because I really wanted to finish this one ASAP. I haven't done my August TBR yet. I have to watch Book Roast announcement for the Aurelium Readathon. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I have to think about it because we are leaving on the 1st. I won't have my TBR and my wrap up filmed and edited before we leave. That's not possible. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this vlog today, but I do want to get some cleaning and hopefully a little bit of reading before I actually close this vlog. So I'm gonna close the vlog before I leave for work. This night shift. I only have 2 night shifts. These are my last 2 night shifts, and then I'm done with the hotel. I'm happy but very, very stressed out of the outcome and what's gonna happen financially. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. One day at a time, I guess. On that note, I'm gonna leave because it's becoming very loud in the house, and I'm gonna leave you at that, and I'll see you later. Hey everyone, so I'm going to close this vlog very quickly. It is the end of the day. I am almost ready to leave for work, so I'm gonna make this quick. I did make some progress in reading, so I've read quite a good part of Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I'm now 50-ish% through. I'm enjoying it. It is very character driven. I'm trying to find a way to describe this. I did not know what to expect going into this. It's a lot about 90s video games. So if you were raised in the 90s, maybe will appeal a little bit more to you. It is a very character-driven story though, and it does focus on the evolution of our main characters and how they go through this journey of creating their own business with video games, and how they create those video games and the relationship with each other. And it does go through time, and you do go through different time lapse, and it is set in the 90s, so there's that. I am enjoying that. I don't think it's a 5-star read. The way it's headed at this moment, with my enjoyment, with the world, with the plot, with the characters and everything, I think it's headed toward a 4-star, which is a very good rating nonetheless. But so far, I think that's where it's heading. At this point though, it was hinted that there are some things that are going to happen. I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, I'm just going with the flow and seeing where it's leading us to. They do all have their personal issues with certain things that they are also dealing with, and it does kind of give you a little bit of a reflection on life sometimes, which is not a bad thing, but I'm not head over heels over it, if that makes sense. Anyways, but yeah, I am having a good time. I'll be able to finish this in the next 3 days for sure. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. I did take the time to set up my TBR for August with the Aurelium readathon and everything that I want to read. I could have built up a huge TBR with like 15 or 20 books. I didn't do that this time. So I have a reasonable amount of books, and I think it's going to be more realistic, and I'm actually really excited to pick the books up. I do have quite a few that are currently on my July TBR that I'm rolling over, but I do also have some new books, so that's going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for today because I do need to leave for my day before last night shift. So yeah, thank you for putting up with my chaotic messiness. As always, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.